Have you ever wondered how we started clicking, scrolling, and dragging our way through computers? The story begins in the 1960s, a time when computers were large, complex machines that were controlled almost entirely through keyboards. While keyboards were perfect for typing commands, they were clunky when it came to interacting with visual elements on the screen. Engineers and inventors dreamed of a device that could let users point directly at objects, making computers more intuitive and easier to use. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss more amazing tech stories. Enter Douglas Engelbart, a visionary engineer at the Stanford Research Institute in California. In 1964, Engelbart and his team began experimenting with ways to make human-computer interaction more natural. After extensive research and brainstorming, Engelbart invented a device he called the XY position indicator for a display system, which would later be popularly known as the computer mouse. The very first mouse was a simple wooden block with two perpendicular wheels that allowed it to move the cursor on the screen. Unlike modern mice, it had only one button, and it didn't even have a cord that looked like a tail at first. But soon after, the cord gave it the nickname mouse because it resembled the animal's tail. Engelbart's invention was revolutionary. It translated physical motion on a desk into cursor movement on a screen, allowing users to interact with computers in ways that were never possible before. The mouse made its first public appearance in 1968 during what became known as the mother of all demos. Engelbart demonstrated not only the mouse, but also hypertext, video conferencing, and other innovations, all working together to show a glimpse of the future of computing. The mouse was initially used in research labs and specialized workstations, and it slowly began spreading to commercial computing in the 1970s and 1980s. Over time, the design of the mouse evolved. Ball-based mechanical mice replaced Engelbart's original wheels, allowing smoother and more precise motion. Optical mice later replaced the ball mechanism, and today we have wireless mice, touch-sensitive surfaces, and multi-button devices. But despite all these innovations, the principle remains the same: a device that allows us to control a pointer on a screen with our hand, bridging the gap between humans and machines. It's fascinating to think that this simple invention, first made as a wooden block with a single button in a California lab, became one of the most iconic tools in computing history. The mouse didn't just make computers easier to use, it changed the way humans interact with technology forever. So, the next time you click, scroll, or drag, remember the story of Douglas Engelbart's wooden mouse and how a simple idea in the 1960s became a cornerstone of modern computing.